अब आ रहा है? तुम ज्वाइन करो, मैंने स्टार्ट कर दिया।
अभी भी नहीं, अभी से 11।
मोहसिन खान नहीं, तुम करो यार। तो बॉक्स।
आपने कभी फोन नहीं किया था?
हाँ, आप कर दिया ना। मोहम्मद असद।
रिकॉर्डिंग इन प्रोग्रेस।
क्या आ रहा है नॉइज? अच्छा, तुम्हें मुझे को होस्ट बनाना है तो कैसे बनेगा वो? तो मेक को होस्ट, ठीक है, को होस्ट बना रहा हूँ मैं। तुम
9% हो गया।
राशिद को ही बना देना। ठीक है, चलो। एडमिट कर दें सबको, ऑल।
सब तो जुड़े हुए हैं।
स्लाइड मेरे पे, मैं करूंगा स्लाइड, तुम मत करना।
अच्छा, तो मैंने स्क्रीन शेयर बंद कर दूंगा।
हाँ, तुम अपना बंद कर दो, क्योंकि वो फिर मैं वो करूंगा ना, तो फिर दिक्कत होगी तुम्हें बार बार
ठीक है
बोल।
ठीक है ठीक है। बस एक मिनट। स्टॉप शेयर।
चलो
मेरी
सब।
आवाज जा रही है लैपटॉप पे?
हाँ हाँ, आ रही है बस। कर दो सबको ऐड, वो क्या नाम है? राशिद। असद, मेरी आवाज आ रही? असद।
जी, स्टार्ट करें।
नहीं, रुक जाओ अभी।
हाँ ठीक है, आ गया।
आ,
जीत गए तुम।
असद,
जी।
तुम एडमिट करते जाना जब मैं टॉक करता हूँ
हाँ,
ना। हम्म।
कर रहा हूँ हाँ। राशिद तुम सही थे 50 वाला था।
रिकॉर्डेड हो रहा है रिकॉर्ड। हाँ हो रही है, चलो ठीक है। ओके स्टार्ट करो।
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Uh, Welcome to MUSO webinar, and today we will discuss about South Korea, a technological country. Everybody knows South Korea in recent advancement. So this webinar will be mainly based on bachelor, master, and PhD. What are the procedure? The main first and foremost thing is why South Korea, and after that we will discuss uh, what are the types of scholarships, and what are the procedures that we should adopt to apply for scholarships, because to study abroad the first and foremost thing is scholarship. And after that we, we should know the deadlines, the most important thing, because if we do not work on time, then we will lose great opportunity. And in South Korea there are different methods of applying. I mean, uh, that direct applying application or email to professor. So these are the ways. And after that, what are the key points that we need to keep in our mind while applying for South Korea? So this is Muhammad Asad Ahmad. I'm uh, pursuing master from NTUST Taiwan, National Taiwan University of Science and Technology. And our speaker is Saeed Ahmad. He is doing pursuing his PhD from Texas University, Tamok Texas, and he will continue the lecture, webinar. So, Salim bhai, think.
Okay, thank you, Asad, for introducing you and me also. So we will continue this talk. First of all, we will have some outline. Uh, just basic thing why South Korea and who can apply required document.
हम्म स्क्रीन में की आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Okay, now it will come. So Asad and Rashid, you are a co-host, so don't unmute me. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have outlined what are the types of scholarship and its application procedures, etc. And then like lots of other things, then we will show some demo of few things, how to do it, like university searching and how to find universities, professor, labs, and how to email them, and how to write a nice email. And at the end, we will have some Q&A session. But for the Q&A session, you just like keep in mind these things, like only ask these questions related to this webinar, not for other country, other things. You can text me later, and only ask that question which is not mentioned in the webinar, like today's webinar. If I mention that, please concentrate on the webinar talk and the things. So only ask that question which will not be mentioned in this webinar, and ask all the question in the chat box, like where is the chat box in Zoom. So if I didn't understand your question, I will unmute you and you can speak to us. Then if your question is very big, then text is hard, I understand, but in this case write some keywords of your question, then I will unmute you and you can ask in detail. And once again, don't ask any irrelevant question, only today's webinar related question. Okay. So first of all, the big question is why South Korea? It is in Asia, so every people wants to go to United States, Europe, Canada, and it is actually it is good, but Asian countries are also good. They are doing great. Their economy is boosting. They have one of the biggest companies uh, in the whole world, like Samsung from Korea, Hyundai, SK. This POSCO is the largest company, largest steel company in the world, and lots of there's maybe I think you have never heard about was you have just heard only 5 to 6 countries, and all are if still you see like some South Korean name, but it also hires international students, so don't worry about it. uh, then how this works, like these companies have a R&D section, the research and development section. They pay professors for the R&D section of this company, and the professor hire you, like if you study in Korea, then of course, like the big thing, like the good thing about Korea is uh, almost not all, maybe majority of the people, international students, get the job there. I know lots of people, so who just graduated after, like graduated and find the job even before graduation, like in the final semester. So and the salary is also good, so you don't need to worry about this, that like salary, jobs, and everything. And then yeah, like I said, you will have a chance to get a job in such big companies like these companies, Samsung, Hyundai, and POSCO, and others. Next is like what are the other benefits, like you will have a strong profile for PhD application. Like if you don't want to job after doing masters from Korea or bachelor, then you will have many research publications in conferences or journals, because like they mostly focus on skills based work. Once you join the South Korean universities or Chinese universities or Japanese universities, you will start your research from first month, like when you will join, if you are joining in August 2022 or September 2022, it means that you will start your research straight away that month, and apart from the coursework. So you will have like lots of, if you do hard work and smart work, then you will have lots of journal conference paper during your master, which is the crucial factor for the PhD admission. And of course, then when you will have lots of publications or like conference journals, you don't need lots of, like 2 3 conferences, one journals are enough. So if you approach the professor with that kind of mm, profile, like 3 4 conferences or one or two journals, it is enough. But the approach must be like unique. So if someone wants, like want to PhD from Korean universities. Like I know lots of people will not prefer this, but still they want to move from Western country because of lots of factor. Our mindset, one of the biggest factor, and jobs, companies, and traveling, trips, higher salaries, better life living styles, ruling of the world. These are the things. But still, if you will pursue your PhD from Korea, then you will have a just good profile, not good, excellent profile. So don't worry about if I do PhD from Korea or masters from Korea. Like my profile will not be good, and I will not get admitted or Like I will not be hired as an employment in Indian universities or other universities. It's not like that. It just comes in our mind, but it is not true. It is just you can say the false vision which we are seeing from since a long time. So next is who can apply. This is simple, anyone can apply. Like not like nowadays every country are allowing international students to apply for every level: bachelor, master, MPhil, PhD, MS or MPhil, or leading to PhD and integrated PhD. So for even bachelor studies with a scholarship. So not every university, but there are lots of universities which offer bachelor programs in various field like engineering or sciences or even arts. Um, but you have to find a way. I will show the demo how to find mm, with like some exam how to find universities with some example universities so that you can search or explore by yourself. Like I said, almost all programs, especially sciences and engineering and medicine, non-clinical, it is a term in medicine which you can search in the Google, and public policy management, economics, MBA, everything. And the final year students can also apply, like those who are in final year. Those who are in final year, they can also apply. Uh, like you will not have a degree, but you can show with hope certificate. I will explain it later. And there is one big problem, like with BSc, BA, and other 3-year degree program, which is offered by the AMU. But in this case, actually, the what is the standard qualification to apply for the uh, master's or PhD program is you must have 12 years of education, means 10 class 10 plus 2 years of class 12, and then 4 years of bachelor degree. Then you will have 16 years of degree. Then you can apply for masters or integrated PhD. But like when you have a BSc or B or other 3-year degree program, then you will not fulfill that criteria of 16 years, 16 years degree program. So what should you do in this case? You can you have to investigate. You have to search university and go to their desired department, or find the program person. Like every university assigns some people who deal with the international students. Only international, their work is deal with international students, about queries, about questions. These are the things. So you must take benefit of it. Like you can ask them, but you have to explain like very clearly to them what is in our country. Like they know about Korea, but they don't know about India. So you have, if you will say directly that I have a 3-year degree program, can I apply or not? So they will not be able to answer it clearly. They will email you again, I didn't understand, I didn't get you. So in this case you have to tell her that I did my 12th, like 12 years degree. Then I'm pursuing 3 years BSc degree, which is like standard in my university. They provide degree and it is accepted all over India and in like abroad also. So I want to investigate that this 3 years program, like can I apply to your university in master's program with this 3-year BSc or BA program. So they will tell you about it. You will, then you will understand what should I do. Okay, then it is the best approach you can do for this 3 years program. But still I'm saying like you can apply. Lots of universities offer these, offer master's program for 3-year degree program also. So you have to find it. You can't leave that in 3-year degree program is not acceptable. It is not true. some universities allow. So you have to find it by surfing university, by uh, surfing university website, or by contacting program person, uh, or any other way you prefer in the you see in the website. Then is the next is the benefits, like what you will get. So you will get, I think, everything. So first of all, you will not have to pay tuition fees, any tuition fees, monthly stipend to cover accommodation and daily expenses. In some cases, you will also get uh, airfare, one-time airfare from India to Korea and Korea to India after graduation. So 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 you can see monthly stipend is around 1 lakh INR, sometimes 90 lakh, 1.1 lakh. Some universities provide, like Seoul National University, UST South Korea, they provide even 1.2 lakh per INR. So you can save money and send it to home. So don't worry about the scholarship. Just try to just make your profile strong to get admission. And this monthly stipend is actually comparable to India, USA, Canada, not India, USA, Canada, or Europe. Uh, because you will, like, you hear that US university provide 1800 US dollar or some 2000 US dollar, but there are lots of taxes, there are lots of other things you have to pay, which you don't need to pay in South Korea. Accommodation is very like price of accommodation is very high in United States. So this price, this monthly stipend is comparable. It is much more than, like, in our country, India, or other Asian countries. So you will get all other benefits like registration fees or insurance, some health insurance maybe. So you have to you don't need to worry about this scholarship. You just worry about your profile, how to make it strong, so that I can get admission in universities. Then next is required documents. Like, required documents is simple. I already posted it in the group. So you need degree. If you are applying for master, then you need bachelor degree. If you are applying for PhD, then you need for masters and bachelor both. And marksheet is not allowed. Marksheet is not allowed. You need to issue transcripts. The department provide transcripts. You can directly talk to them. I need transcripts, because every department in AMU, from each year, every, like, lots of people go to abroad. So you can talk to the department people. They will tell you how to issue the transcript. And for final year student, you can, like, you don't have a degrees, then you can issue a certificate. Like, they issue certificate that stating that you are a final year student of this program. Expected completion of date is like June or July, whatever it is, uh, and year. So admission community will wants to know when is your admission, when are you graduating. So they need this certificate. If you get accepted, then you have to submit this like degree, some to till the some specified date, which will be mentioned in the guide. Transcripts are masters and PhD. Like I said earlier, that for master only bachelor, for PhD both bachelor and master. Research proposal, like in South Korea, they don't require in most of the cases, but some cases, like research proposal is mandatory. So for general, you don't need research proposal. Then English proficiency certificate like IELTS or TOEFL. sorry for English proficiency certificate or IELTS or TOEFL SAT for bachelor. Like you need like for for South Korean universities, unfortunately, you need IELTS or TOEFL in 70% of the universities. Some universities don't like require, but like they mention in the guide. When university announce their admission guide for uh, spring or fall admission, they write there that we will only accept IELTS or TOEFL, or we can also accept English medium certificate if you have studied your bachelor fully in English in non-English speaking country. And for bachelor, there is one standard test requirement, SAT, also for TOEFL. If any bachelor students are attending, please raise your hand here, and I will proceed. And then you need 3 letter of recommendation, 2 3 letter of recommendation, like sometimes 3, sometimes 2. Generally, like letter of recommendations are of 2 types. One is like you will write. Actually, in AMU, we have to write, and we write it on the letter pad. Then professor sign it, check it, and sign it, and then return back to you. Then you scan it and upload it. This is normally like it is not common nowadays. University wants that they you have to mention professor, like AMU professor details in the application form. You will mention email and other details. Then professor will receive an email, and he has to fill the form. In that case also, what professor do, like professor, like not all, but almost you can say majority of the professor tells us to write letter of recommendation. Then they submit themselves. Like you will not have a control of uploading. So in this case also, you will write everything, you will do yourself, but professor will upload it. And then and statement of purpose, like statement of purpose is sometimes called a study plan, sometimes called motivation letter. These 3 terms are not like exactly same, but it is like same at this stage, it is same. So preferably 800 to 1000 words. You can see the guide section of the group, lots of samples. I also uploaded mine, and lots of other selected people's SOP or letter of recommendation. So you can see that, you can follow that procedure. I will conduct uh, webinar in future. We will conduct future webinar on these CV or letter of recommendation or statement of purpose. Then one of the biggest, like one of the most important thing for the South Korea and Japan, which will be uh, uh, our next webinar in next month, I think. So how to like you need consent of a professor from uh, like you need consent from professor for supervision, that I want to apply for masters or PhD, uh, and please accept me. Like it is a general, you need to write lots of other things. I will show you that one also. So you can find all of these materials in the guide section of the group. And always, like, you don't copy paste. If you spend some time, like 4 5 hours, I think, like not one day, 4 5 2 hours, on like 7 day or 10 days, it will be enough for the SOP. So but you have to come up with like proper ways. uh, First read samples or guidelines, then close everything, and then and then close everything, then start, take a pen and paper or MS Word, and then start writing. And while writing, you don't don't see the samples or guidelines, otherwise it will enforce you to write what you have seen in the samples. So so just take a pen and paper after reading samples or guidelines and start writing. It will be good. Maybe we will try to review. It is not like possible, like we are few peoples and reviewing for each SOP or LOR, it is very tough. So, but we will try best. Don't worry about it. If your professor, you receive a positive reply from professor, of course I will help you. We will help you. And then next is for bachelor. For bachelor, like previous year and this year also, lots of people have applied for bachelor, but unfortunately they didn't get uh, admission or scholarship. One of the reason is like for bachelor, you need just application form, one recommendation letter. You know what is the recommendation letter? I already discussed it. And high school profile like 10th school certificate, transcript or diploma. It is same. Or English proficiency. Actually, you need TOEFL IELTS also. So first of all, I would say for like to all bachelor students, if you if you like you are on a risk that if you are preparing for like bachelor scholarship is not so easy. They are very few, very competitive. So you must have you must take like you must do very hard work. Otherwise, TOEFL or IELTS score is about English. Test is about English. If you can self-analyze your English skills, and if you can do 1 or 2 year, that you will sure that you are sure that you can do it, and you can be it- admitted to good university or with 100% scholarship, then go for it. Otherwise, I will suggest you to apply for bachelor in India and do a bachelor from India, and then apply for masters in abroad university. However, but if anyone interested, you can apply, no problem. If you are so dedicated, then you must apply. So you need also IELTS TOEFL test, so you can do that. It is not mandatory. Keep in mind, it is not mandatory. But if you want to secure position, then you should do. For SAT, it is you heard about GRE. So GRE is for graduate level, like masters and PhD. SAT is uh, for undergraduate. So so I will tell you what is this test, and then you can take this test, and and you can apply. And surely, if you score well in this test, I can surely say you will get admission, uh, like very easily. But both tests are about English. Most of the person are English, and like we have like MU people like in English at this stage, like at high school or bachelor level. So if you think that your English is too good, then you can go for it. Of course, if you are planning to do these tests, just let me know. I will help you as much as you can as a personal level. And then you need passport copy of applicant, and also parents passport copy is not mandatory, but some national ID which should be as same as passport. Like your in your passport, like if your the parents name in your passport and the national ID of parents, it should be same. Official document of parent child relationship, it will show from it is like you can show this one document with this passport. and statement of financial resources. However, you will apply for full scholarship, but still you need to show some amount in the bank statement. So it is not a big thing. Uh, just you need to like transfer some amount in your bank account, then take a bank statement, and then take out that money from the bank. So how it is the way how it works. And then optionally the honors and awards in your CV, like at 12th high school level you don't have lots of things, so but you must have attend some competition, some posters, some presentation, some competitive essay competition, or lots of things, so you can do that and receive awards, honors, something like that. Then I am just briefing this SAT test. SAT test is nothing but like it is published, developed on by College Board. College Board is a private non-profit organization in the US. Like it is administered by the ETS. Like ETS also organizes GRE, TOEFL, and everything. So you can see that, and this is the official website. You can take a free test and know you can take a free test and check your current level, that at what state I am, and how can I prepare, how can I boost my profile, how can I prepare for this test well. Okay, and then 1 second. uh, okay, I will do mix English, so don't worry about it. Like Hindi or English. So this is the SAT exam pattern. If there will be some complex sentence, I will do in Hindi, no problem. SAT exam pattern is like, you know, there is evidence based reading and writing. It means English, reading test, and writing and language test. You will have number of question 52 minutes in this reading test. Yeah, like you will have some passage and then you will do, but the passage quality will be little bit higher than what you studied in your 10th or 12th class. Writing and language test, it is like it has 44 question, 35 minutes. Math with calculator, 20 question, 25 minutes. Math without calculator, 38 question, 55 minutes. One essay, 50 minutes. So so you will have total 155 questions, and your score will be like 400 to 1600. Means minimum low score is 400, not 0. It starts from 400 and ends at 1600. 800 and 800. 800 for English, 800 for math. So if you score like 600 in each, and it is actually the good score. And if you score above 700, then it is excellent. Even with this score you can apply to US university. But the problem is, with the US universities you have to pay a lot after getting some scholarship. So if you are rich, then you can go for that. Exam duration 3 hours without essay. Like essay is optional, but you should do because it will tell you about your profile and your essay skills. 3 hours 50 minutes with the essay. Fees is little bit higher, $68 test fee, plus we are from India. It is non-US state or non-US countries, then we have to pay extra $49. And you also have to pay TOEFL fees. It is 185 or $180. And then understand, okay, this is all about bachelor. Now I will talk about understanding the application deadline. Like South Korea South Korean university, like you can apply fall semester or spring semester both. Like uh, you can like admission is possible in two semester, fall semester or spring semester, and each semester has two round of deadline, almost for every university. But few universities only have one deadline. Like in fall semester, they announce round one early deadline, round two regular deadline. So you must apply to round one deadline. Like purpose of round two deadline is to fulfill the remaining seats for the semester admission. Like if less people has applied and their profile is not quite good, so they 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 announce the round two deadline with very less seats. So you should plan well every document, everything in advance, so that you can apply to according to round one, or it is called early deadline. Okay, then of course the application deadline varies from university to university. So you must know that a specific deadline, which university you are targeting. So you must prepare all the documents before that deadline, and some specific deadline you have to check your desired university and program website. Maybe some university departments have different deadline, but it is not common. And yes, you have to check a specific deadline. Actually, you need to make some Excel file and then shortlist university and finalize 5 to 6 universities, and uh, then choose your professor, and then you find the deadline of that university. Once deadline is and arrange them in ascending order, then you can prepare all the required documents. Okay, now there are types of different scholarship. Like Korean, we have like South Korea provides different scholarship. Korean government scholarship only for fall admission. It is uh, like it is like Japanese mixed scholarship, or Chinese government scholarship. Like one is embassy track, one is university recommendation. For embassy track, like you have to fill the form, and then embassy you have to like send your all documents to Indian embassy, sorry, South Korean embassy in India. And it is very like tough and competitive, because I think KGSP embassy recommendation has total of 10 to 20 seats, so it is very tough. And the drawback of one of the drawback is also that you need to study 1 year Korean language in your first year of study, like Turkey Barsalari scholarship. So I will not discuss about it now, because it will when it will open, maybe I will write some post about it, but it is only for fall admission. Then the most common scholarship in South Korea is like professor scholarship. It is not a actual name. It is like we are naming this as professor scholarship provided by the professor. So for this scholarship, it is mandatory to contact the professor and receive a positive reply. So you have to mail him and ask him to supervise you. And if he like how does it work, professor hire you in the lab. Like if you write a nice email and your relevant research is relevant to the uh, relevant to the your research work, then professor will hire you in the lab, and you will work on the company projects will be based on research and development of products of the company. And then uh, the key points here is you don't need any acceptance letter, like any consent letter or something. Chinese government scholarship, they provide, if you contact professor to Chinese university, they will provide you some uh, some later. But here it is not. You If professor is replying to your email positively, that's enough. So it means that professor is ready and you can apply to university. Professor's consent letter or or something like acceptance letter is not a requirement for admission application. So so overall, professor must have accepted you as a future MS or PhD student, means he will agree to fund your studies fully. And in short, professor must be happy with you and agree to fund your studies fully. So when you apply to the university, when you fill the application form, you will just mention the professor name in admission community, and that's enough. If application, okay, the one of the, like, you can say, drawback or unfortunate situation is most of the South Korean universities, not most, 50% of the universities have some type of application fees. So so in that case, if professor has given you a positive reply, then attend it. Then sorry, then apply it. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, if you are facing problem with the funding or you can't afford, like, application fee varies from $60 to $80. So if professor doesn't reply you positive reply, then I think you don't need to apply there. Search for another university, another professor. But if you can manage, if you can afford that application fee, apply even if the professor does not reply. So it doesn't mean that like admission, uh, like if you don't have a positive reply from professor, or you are not applying, it should not be like that. You must apply even if the professor does not reply, because we have, like, South Korean university that has another scholarship, that is university scholarship. For this scholarship, you don't need to contact professor, it is not mandatory. But still, if you contact professor, so of course you will get benefit, because if you have a professor, then professor, believe me, if you professor accepted you as a student, that I will, okay, I like your profile, you like, I can hire you in the lab, and that's all. Admission committee, like, there is no impact of admission committee if professor is ready. Everything is in the hand of professor. Professor is ready, अगर प्रोफेसर राजी है तो सब हो जाएगा. तो आपने, है ना, प्रोफेसर को मेल करना है बस. प्रोफेसर आप तैयार हो गया किसी भी तरीके से, वो होगा आपके कैसे, उसके लिए आपको करनी है मेल, और मेल में आपको उन्हें कन्विंस करनी है अपने, ताकि वो आपकी प्रोफाइल को, अ, उन्हें लगे कि ये बंदा मेरे काम का है, लैब में काम कर सकता है. उन्हें आपको कन्विंस करनी है. And then university scholarship don't require professor recommendation. So if you like, if you didn't get the professor reply, and then still if you get successful, then you can get this university scholarship, and the amount is same, benefit is same. So means that professor, if the professor doesn't reply, still you should apply. You will have a good chances, even with the application fees. So how to apply? Many professors have a scholarship in every university. Now I am doing like little bit fast because we have little bit time. So find your relevant professor, contact them, search relevant professor. You can search by using google.com, search one by one with keywords such as university name. I will share you the list of university. Okay, one announcement, like, this webinar will go beyond the 1 hour, maybe 1 hour 15-20 minutes, so stay with us. University name, your major plus South Korea, and do not write full university name, just short form. Like if you have like UST South Korea, Seoul National University, then you just write S and U, your major electrical engineering and South Korea. You can find that way also, or Google Scholar, you can find also from that portal. I have put the list of direct links of the university. I will share the link in the at the end. Don't worry. And just university website. You open the university website, translate it and then goes to department, and you can find department list. Keywords is like most of the time you will see academics, or you will see some admission. Just click on that link and explore. You will find everything: professor list and research area. This is the way you have to find professor of your research interest. Okay, some universities also publish a professor list. Like you don't need to find professor of that list if they publish, because some university published in PDF the whole list. Then your work is very less. Then you can contact only that professor which is in the list. Okay, according to your research interest. And for email, write a nice and perfect email to the professor. Don't say generic or some type of bakwas email. Some make it some unique or something like, and attach your research CV in first email. Only research CV means just see my CV or other samples. It is all research CV, like publication, research experience, and everything, and transcripts with the email. If bachelor and master, if he replies positively, tells something about the lab or work, apply for admission to university, and that's all. I can say 100% that you will get admitted if professor is ready. If you didn't receive any reply, still apply even with application fees if you can afford. Okay. Then next is hard copy. Most of the South Korean university, like, they open their application very short time, for 20 days, for 30 days, or 1 month. However, they announce their guidelines very early, like 20 days before, 10 days before, 2 weeks before. So go through the guidelines carefully. You will find everything, every detail of that university, that and program department in detail in that guide. So explore that, read each and every line carefully. And most of the South Korean university will ask for hard copies of the document, like some after admission decision, when you will get to know that you will like you are admitted, then you need to submit your degree and transcript original. So here original means not original degree. Never send original degree to anyone. Original means notarized with, like, take a color printout and sign it by some uh, advocate. Like in our time, the Gulab Rai was very famous, like that. And therefore plan well, because you will not have lots of time for the application, and you will apply for lots of university. Maybe some university application can overlap, so you need to be very smart, very hard, very hard worker, so that you can submit application and hard copy, so that it can reach to the university in time. And be careful with the address mentioned in the guide. So just type same address uh, which is mentioned in the guide to send the document. How to contact professor? So just a brief email what I used for my PhD application. So I just write it is just a sample. It was best fit for me. लाइक ये मेरे लिए सबसे अच्छा था, मैंने जितना एक्सप्लोर करा था मेरे लिए सबसे बेस्ट था, पर ये आपके लिए होगा ऐसा नहीं है। आपने इसे अच्छे से बनाना है। और और पैटर्न आप देख लो, सैंपल्स गाइड सेक्शन में देख लो, और उसमें सीवी ट्रांसक्रिप्ट करके देखो। फिर आप अगर रिप्लाई नहीं आ रहा है तो फिर आपको चेंज करना पड़ेगा, कुछ प्रॉब्लम, कुछ और एडिशन, इस टाइप की चीज़। सो it will be 3 paragraph email: introduction, yourself briefly like I did here, just a brief, masters, bachelor, university, country, and time, fall or something like. And second paragraph, your research interest and how it is relevant to the professor you are approaching. So you can say like, for professor consent later, it must be relevancy is the key factor. If it is relevant, everything is, like, professor will you reply you. So it is not a like professor never reply. It is not like that. If your research interest is very relevant to the professor, they will surely reply. If they don't have fund, then they may not reply. But if they have some kind of fund and your research is relevant to the professor, then of course they will reply. And in the last paragraph, what actually you are interested in, like you are interested in lots of things, but for that professor, what actually you are interested in. And never do mistakes in dear, like salutation, dear doctor and last name. South Korea, they use dear, or professor means, if they are professor, full professor, then mention professor, or only last name. And don't say hi or something like, hi is also okay, but you need to write dear doctor and last name. And also don't forget about it. And subject should be prospective master student or MS student, PhD student, fall 2021 or spring 2022. Okay, these things. And lastly, best regards, Sri Ahmed, or some other things. So it is just general. I will conduct a webinar on detailed webinar in future. So, but you don't need to, like, it is enough if you do this way. Some in some email, you need to write, you have to read research paper of professor, and you need to include that, I have some idea to extend this paper. It will be great if they are not replying. Okay. And then some key points, like I said, do not ask Korean professor for any acceptance letter, like Chinese university, so they don't. Okay, don't do these mistakes. And Korean professor acceptance is, what is the proof for, like, if you, like, if I don't need acceptance letter, they will not provide acceptance letter. What is the proof that Korean professor has accepted me? So his acceptance is like consent of him in email. That's all. He will cover, in which he can say, or maybe he cannot say, but he will cover your tuition fee and expenses. The university admission process does not need it. And if, as you get an application for admission after the consent professor, then you can apply. University has no role, like, they will ask for you a professor acceptance letter and all. Professor will take care everything. If you will, like, when you will mention professor name in the university uh, uh, application, like university online application, that your whole application will go to that professor. So that's all. You don't need to worry about that, about acceptance letter and all. Okay, that's all. And then the yeah, one of the most, like, I analyze it and I experienced it. Korean professor, like the students who wants to go for integrated PhD, they hesitate for only for MS students. So if you have plans for PhD after your bachelor's, then you can directly apply for integrated PhD, and your selection chances will be higher than those who are only applying for master's degree for email purpose. So if you are interested, if you think you can do PhD from Korea also, then you can go for that. But you can't leave that. Once you are get admission, then you will not get a master's degree after 2 years. You will get both degree at the end of your PhD and master's both. So if you are planning to join that way, then you have to study 6 to 7 years there, 6 years. So unfortunately, IELTS or TOEFL requirement is a requirement for many universities. So, but you can apply with English proficiency certificate also. They mention everything in the website. So if you are lucky, they will accept you without IELTS score. Even some university don't require, but embassy can. But you can apply. So you should take a chance. But I will say, if deadline are far, you can, like, prepare for IELTS and TOEFL. So application process is little bit lengthy, like frustration. You will have lots of frustration. So I have put all the resources and guidance. So you have to you have to work hard on it, and leave the rest of the things to Allah or God. And then now I will show some demo things, very which will be very good for you to explore uh, how to. Yes. Okay. So first of all, I'm sharing you some like list of South Korean universities. Here you can use this link. This link is usnews.com. So according to your profile, you can search which university should I apply. One of the like we are, I think it's like AMU people are more like addicted to ranking. Everything is ranking, but in reality, ranking doesn't matter. So why they publish? It doesn't matter why lots of companies out there are publishing ranking. It is just a business, you can see. When you will like when you will do your pursue your PhD, then you will understand what is the this ranking is all. So don't go for ranking. You, if you are like top university, then you can choose one or two top universities, then apply for average university, and apply for low universities also. At that university you will have lots of chances. If you don't get acceptance from uh, high ranking university, then of course you will have low ranking university. And in reality, graduation, for graduate level, ranking doesn't matter. Your professor matter, your lab matter. Okay. Then is then I have put the university name here, Seoul National University, link one. Maybe I can't update it like thoroughly. It is very tough for me to put everything. But you, if you knew, you will search it, like the university name and some direct link which will open the university website directly. Then yes, then you can find the spring deadline or fall deadline and other things. Okay, here you can find the list. I will share it with you in the like 2 or 4 days. And then I have how to contact with graduate program or person. Yeah, I have to show some. Screen is paused. So, so so like here you go to any university. This is Seoul National University. I don't know why this marking is coming. So here you can see academics. You can find like graduate admission, undergraduate, or professional graduate. So just put graduate, and you can find the department. Lots of department page. If I say natural chemistry, so here is the chemistry department page. And this one is then this is the Department of Chemistry of Seoul National University. Then you have faculty and research. Here is the faculty. And anyone know why this one is coming? Okay, I don't have much time to remove that. So here is the professor list. You can just take a quick look. Total synthesis, a research field, data trends, like their keywords are organic polymer, material, analytical. These are the for chemistry students. So you can also see the detailed detailed profile of professor by clicking the maybe in the another university the like this pattern will be different, but it is similar. So research topic, they mention everything: research topic, education. You can see like professor has a PhD from University of Cambridge. It means that their English will be good. And also BSc is university from University of Auckland, English speaking country. Then you must like their English will be good, because in non-English speak country there is a little bit problem of English. But in South Korea, like Professor knows. Asad, Asad, राशिद,
Yes.
ये मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है जो मैं यूनिवर्सिटी सर्च कर रहा हूँ?
जी जी।
अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है ठीक है। उसके
नहीं
बाद
नहीं दिख रही,
ये यूनिवर्सिटी नहीं दिख रही जो मैं सर्च कर रहा हूँ?
नहीं दिख रही।
अच्छा, सॉरी फॉर हियर। अब दिख रही है?
हाँ दिख रहा है।
Okay, so like I think you missed the thing. So now this is the admission home where I was, like Seoul National University. I go to the academics. Okay, then academics, then we have graduate. You can go from here also, graduate courses. Then you can find any department. This is the department this is the department link. Here you can see any department. I am looking, like I am opening for this one, chemistry department. So you can find chemistry department, then faculty of research. Like I am showing how to find professor in universities. So you can see lots of faculties here. Then you can click on the professor link. Then you can find their detailed profile, and their degree is also, previous degree is also mentioned in the website. Caltech US, which means he studied from USA, English speaking country. Their English should be, so you can try them also. प्रायोरिटी पे आपने रखनी है उसी प्रोफेसर को जिसने बाहर से डिग्री करी है, ताकि आपको इंग्लिश में परेशानी वहाँ पे ना हो। अब क्या हो? And next is international grade admission. Like you can find how to find document. Here's the grade international graduate for CAST. Here you can find news section, application, eligibility before you apply. You will find every detail here. Deadline, you can see here, apply through this link. Spring semester, August to September, fall semester, early, regular. And what I showed you in the submit your supporting materials by post, hard copy, what I discussed in the, and check your email at a regular interval, results. And you can also see the financial support, which type of scholarship they provide for graduate students. You can see here subsidies for tuition exemption for 4 semester, 8 semester for PhD, living expenses, ethna, medical insurance, additional stipend. So these are the things. Also, you can see requirement: student must maintain GPA over 2.0 out of 4.3 at CAST for securing these scholarship and continuing these scholarship. Application period same as admission application. And then some lab, professor lab, you can also search for the professor lab. This is some another university, Yungnam University, power electronics and machine control lab. and power electronics and machine control lab. You can see that if there is any vacancy or open position, they have mentioned their topic, and you can directly contact to the professor. They have mentioned professor page, Department of Electrical Engineering. So here you can see the professor profile, their education, their research topic. Then you can target that professor. This is the way I am sending you uh, uh, explaining you the how to find the professor and research interest so that you can email them. ओके मैं आपको ये दिखा रहा हूँ कि ये प्रोफेसर को कैसे सेलेक्ट करते हैं किसी यूनिवर्सिटी में जाके। एक सबसे ज़रूरी जो चीज़ होती है वो होती है आपने जो होम पेज होता है, क्योंकि ये इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग कंट्री नहीं है तो इसमें आपको ट्रांसलेट करना होगा। जब ट्रांसलेट करेंगे तो ये EN बनकर आ जाएगा। तो ट्रांसलेट करने के बाद जो मेन चीज़ें होती है वो एकेडमिक्स, यहाँ पे आपको पता चल जाएगा कि रिसर्च फैकल्टीज कौन सी है, डिपार्टमेंट कौन सी है, प्रोफेसर कौन सा है। उसके बाद रिसर्च में आप रिसर्च लैब ढूंढ सकते हैं। ये उतना यूज़फुल नहीं होता हमारे लिए इस वक्त, जब एडमिशन हो जाए फिर यूज़फुल होता है। फिर ये एडमिशन टैग में आपने ये पता चल जाएगा कि आपने डॉक्यूमेंट कौन से चाहिए, एप्लीकेशन डेडलाइन क्या है, गाइडलाइंस क्या है, ये सारी चीज़ें मिल जाएंगी। हर यूनिवर्सिटी का ऐसे ही होता है, बस थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट होता है। अब now I am showing undergraduate, about undergraduate. Like, if my screen is not visible to you, let me know, uh, Rashid and Shoaib. And then it is about international admission for undergraduate admission. Here you say then international undergraduate admission. So you can see here, this is just South Korea, Gwangji for some city, I don't know the name. Guangzhou Institute of Science and Technology. So here you can see the schedule, admission schedule, like semester of entrance, application deadline October 15, 15 days for document examination, then review, then notification of admission results, these types of things. Okay, then procedure, here is a procedure: submit the online application with the uploading required documents. So for undergraduate, for bachelor, you like there is only one admission season, that is fall. So you have enough time to prepare for TOEFL or SAT if you want to apply for bachelor. Then English requirements, conditional admission, here you can see that if you are like conditional admission requires applicants to submit document related to last school attendance. So they might can provide you admission without English, but maybe you have to submit letter. For undergraduate, for graduate, some university way, you just need to mention, you just need to give them English proficiency certificate from AMU. Here the mandatory documents: 2 letter of recommendation, official English proficiency, समटाइम्स 1 लेटर ऑफ रिकमेंडेशन, कुछ जगह 1 ही चाहिए होता है, कुछ जगह 2 चाहिए होता है, तो वो आपको यूनिवर्सिटी के अकॉर्डिंग पता चल जाएगा। ठीक है, ये सारी चीज़ें आप देख सकते हो कैसे अंडर ग्रेजुएट की सारी चीज़ें मेंशन कर रखी है इसने। नेक्स्ट इज like some universities they provide another approach is like you search for the research institute or lab by going to the university website. Then you will see the open positions. When you will see the open position, you can see you can apply to that open position specifically. लाइक कहीं पे आपने वो भी देखा होगा कि आपके बहुत सारे लैब होते हैं जिसमें आप लिंक्डइन की प्रोफाइल होती है, बहुत सारे लोग लिंक्डइन पर जो है वो अपनी शेयर करते हैं कि मेरे पास ये पोजीशंस है पीएचडी के लिए, मास्टर्स के लिए, तो आप उसके लिए भी। और ये कैसे मिलेगा, तो ये भी आपको यूनिवर्सिटी की साइट जाकर न्यूज़ सेक्शन में या फिर डिपार्टमेंट की न्यूज़ सेक्शन में या फिर फैकल्टी की न्यूज़ सेक्शन में जाके वहाँ से सर्च करने के बाद मिलेगा। ओके, दिस इज ऑल। नेक्स्ट इज last thing is contact past students in your chosen professor lab. Lots of students are already studying there in South Korean University in lab, so you can connect to them. And if it is the best way to know if there is position in that specific lab or not. So it is tough. If it is a league, it is good. If no, then you can find from the LinkedIn. So like you can search LinkedIn in the search bar in the LinkedIn, that XYZ universities and professor name, then you will see some kind of stuff, so you can explore that. Then SAT website exploration. Okay, one last thing which I am showing for undergraduate, for bachelor student. Here is the like just international. Actually, I showed you. One of the things which I missed is yes, here application documents, international graduates. Here you can see all the documents. यहाँ पे आपको सारे डॉक्यूमेंट मिल जाएगी। एडमिशन टाइमलाइन, यानी कब एप्लीकेशन ओपन होती है, कब एंड होता है। उसके बाद फिर एप्लीकेशन कहाँ पे करना है, अप्लाई लिंक कहाँ पर है, वो यहाँ से मिल जाएगा। और लास्ट जो है वो एक और रह गया। Yes, this SAT website, you can go to the SAT website. This is the SAT official website. You can take free test, start practicing. This is one from Khan Academy, I think. Yeah, Khan Academy. So you can take a test. Like test दे सकते हो आप, उसके बाद फिर उस टेस्ट के बाद आपने आपको अपना लेवल पता चल जाएगा, मैं अभी किस लेवल पे हूँ, उसके हिसाब से आप तैयारी कर सकते हो। सेट डेट्स एंड डेडलाइन 7 टाइम्स इन अ ईयर होता है। उसके बाद फिर सैंपल्स भी कुछ दिए हुए हैं, यहाँ पे देख लो आप। सेट प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट 5 और फ्लायर हाउ टू सब्जेक्ट टेस्ट और सम रजिस्टर, हाउ टू रजिस्टर फॉर द टेस्ट, इनसाइड द टेस्ट, यानी टेस्ट में क्या क्या है, प्रैक्टिस स्कोर्स, ये सारी चीज़ें आपको यहाँ से पता चल जाएंगी। That's all for today. So if you have any question now, you can uh, let us know. So if you have any question now, then go ahead. First of all, you don't need to convert 10 CGPA to the tier 5 CGPA system. So never ever convert this one. Just upload what you have of 10 CGPA. If they mention you, then ask them how can I convert through email, program person, how can I convert my CGPA in 10 CGPA system, how to convert this one in 5 CGPA. So this is the best one. Never ever do by yourself. And next is no Telegram. Okay, WhatsApp, Telegram. No group. Only Facebook group. It is because of lots of people are there, so it is very hectic to manage everything. So if you don't have Facebook group, then make it Facebook. Just block your friend request, and that will be enough. Uh, so I can't go up because there are lots of messages. So you can put your question again. AMU, we have begin our 11th class. We'll start our 10th class. We have begin our 11th class in March. We'll start. No, it's not a problem. Like you will apply for September admission. So this September, no, this September 2022. And in like deadline जो होगा उसकी deadline जो होगी वो होगी I think November, December, or not November, December, December and January. So you must have to take that test till that time. Yes, I will upload video and slides also in the YouTube, on the YouTube. And diploma. Yes, you can apply, but for this you have to prove your that you have some skills in computer science. So better to ask from the program country and अपनी ट्रांसक्रिप्ट उन्हें दो कि मेरे ये कोर्स पढ़ा है मैंने, मैं इसके लिए कंप्यूटर में साइंस में अप्लाई करना चाहता हूँ, तो मैं कर सकता हूँ या नहीं, उससे पता चल जाएगा. Very good. Jobs or works and settlement prospects for citizenship. Citizenship, I don't know, but for jobs, work is very good. Like lots of people has got the job. So I don't know anyone who returned back in India, who returned back to India, like did nothing. So it is very good. So you must try it. Process is hard in South Korea. No, study process is not hard. Europe, like in Europe, you will have lots of coursework, so it is very tough because you will not have a research profile and very hard to get admission in PhD in United States or other Western countries, but not hard. Sometimes supervisor is little bit strict, so you must have to choose supervisor a little bit like first investigate and know about supervisor, contact supervisor, lab people like already admitted student already working there, so it will be good then. Now, how can we connect to students on LinkedIn? LinkedIn means you have to search like it is like no one knows about exact way, that's why I didn't clearly message clearly mention that. So in LinkedIn, you can search professor name or LinkedIn and university name. Then maybe you can see something related to. And for bachelor students, no. First, you will mail only one. Wait for reply, and if he replies, then you can use email tracker. Rashid, please put the link of email tracker. So you can see if the professor has read or not. So first you have to apply to one professor. If they reply, it's good. If they don't reply, then remind him after 2 or 3 days. After 3 days, if he still didn't reply, then you can contact another person. Don't contact three-person at the same time. Otherwise, they are like they will get irritated and your chances will like they will not reply or they will not take you hire you as a student. English language is required. It differs. It varies. Like you have to check university website. Lots of university I have seen CAST, SNU, and other university they don't require it as a mandatory. So you must check. This one I will tell you about later because it will when it will open. Maybe we I can share some post regarding it. Good email to professor. I already discussed it. यस फॉर डिप्लोमा इंजीनियरिंग आल्सो लाइक बैचलर में लोगों को एडमिशन नहीं मिल रहा है तो वो इसकी वजह से कुछ होता नहीं है हमारे बैचलर लेवल पे सीवी में तो प्रॉब्लम होती है इस वजह से दिस क्वेश्चन इज नॉट गुड सो आई लाइक मैंने यही सारी बताई पूरे वेबिनार में तो डोंट आस्क दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन I am third year diploma how to apply just explore the website and prepare document and you can see everything. This post you post in the group. This is a long talk, so I will maybe how to write an email. I will conduct a webinar on this. It is irrelevant question for now with regard to visa. They are categorized like student visa or visa. So, so if you will get admit, then I will discuss in detail. So don't worry about finance. This visa procedure question, which somebody has asked. And what about humanities and social? It is Yeah, lots of courses are for humanities and social sciences. It is not for engineering. Social sciences, arts, humanities, commerce, everything. To apply for masters in any research, not mandatory. They never disclose that research paper or publication is mandatory. But nowadays people are doing. So you have to be for competitive, you have to do it. Otherwise, if you are not publishing paper or not, you don't have any paper, but other people has. So if someone has, they will take them. I think there are lots of questions. So no racism in South Korea. It is totally false. I know more than 20 people of mine contact who is studying in South Korea, but I never hear these things. Statement of purpose, or for PhD student, for exact statement of purpose is required, or research proposal. So you need to change. Statement of purpose is, I think, every time required. For research proposal, you have to check university document list. They will mention everything. They mention everything. So now, lots of question. You have just go to the sorry. One second. Yes, go to the group. This group, somebody has already put the group link. You can ask your question here, and we will reply very soon. But mention everything in clear way. Don't be shy in asking question. शर्म नहीं करनी है. जो भी दिल करे हिंदी, उर्दू, इंग्लिश, जिसमें दिल करे पूछें. हम इंशाल्लाह से जवाब देंगे. ठीक है इंशाल्लाह. I am stopping this webinar now. So thank you for attending, and ओके. ठीक है, जज़ाकल्लाह. सारे लोग खुश रहें, अप्लाई करें, मेहनत करें और एडमिशन पाएँ. जज़ाकल्लाह. अस्सलाम वालेकुम.